Some would say that I'm easily impressed by products, but I would say that when you're taking into consideration that we're having here a complete white peripheral setup under 200 euros that has functionality and cool design and compatibility with loads of devices, that's outstanding. Today we're going to talk about the Genesis 3 peripherals. So we have Krypton 750, we have Neon 750 headset, and we have the Thor 660 RGB gaming keyboard, which we already covered if you remember in my past videos, so you'll be able to check that out as well. But additionally to everything, since I have everything almost completely white except for the headset, which have this grayish part, which we will get to that part later on. Let's start with well, basically the keyboard, since we already covered that one. So Thor 660, 60% keyboard, loads of multifunctional keys, and we have N-key rollover, compact size as already stated, 60% size, RGB backlight with Prismo effects, 50 million press with lifetime with Gatron red switches, PBT pudding keycaps with double injection technology, which is quite outstanding on this type of keyboard. Premium quality stabilizers, which is definitely appreciated since both shift, space and enter aren't wobbling at all. We have Bluetooth connectivity with low latency, so you can pair up to 3 different devices. Wired connection via USB Type-C cable, which is also used for charging, and since we're at that point, it has a built-in rechargeable battery and anti-slip rubber feet, where this keyboard can be raised up or down. It's just fixated on a certain position. At the back you have an on-off switch for turning it on for your Bluetooth connection, and that's it. So when it comes to switches, we have 2mm actuation point, 4mm keystroke distance, 45 grams pressing force and 8 milliseconds response time. The rechargeable battery is 3000 milliampere hours, and you get a keycap remover and a white USB Type-C cable, so it kind of fits perfectly with everything going with the whole white color scheme. As already stated, at the back you have an on-off switch, so when you turn it on, the keyboard starts to light up. Since I have a different effect, it's actually lighting up on my key presses. You can adjust that through your software because it has a backup software, so that's really cool because there you can do all sorts of things, and you can adjust the lights, and you have loads of multimedia buttons which are actually shown and written on the keycaps below the actual lettering and numbering. So that's really cool. Really love the keyboard. As already stated in my past video, you have 2 versions, black and white, and you can choose from that. So since I already stated that these peripherals are under 200 euros, this keyboard is 90 euros. Now, off to something new that we didn't cover on this channel. This is the Krypton 750 ultralight gaming mouse. Now, it's really cool because it's symmetrical, but it has only 2 buttons on the left side, so no on the right, and it's not intended for left-handed people. You have a scroll wheel which has a rubber base on top for better grip, and you have a button for adjusting the DPI on the fly. Now at the bottom we have 3 skates, one at the top, one at the bottom, and one around the optical sensor, and you have an option with the switch to actually choose the pulling rate from 1000 Hz, 500 Hz and 125. Since I'm talking about the skates, you additionally get spare skates, which is actually quite cool for a 45 euro mouse. Quite outstanding. Now, that's not all, of course. Here at the back you have an option as well to change this cover. Now, if you want to go full lightweight, or if you want to go with a solid top cover. So it's all up to you to decide which one suits you best, which one actually gives you comfortability while playing, because I don't know, maybe some of you guys really don't like these hexagons, so yeah, that's that. Also, there's a possibility to adjust the weight. You actually get I would say a compartment or a drawer that you can place up to 8 weights inside this mouse, and you can adjust the weight from 58 to 76 grams when we're talking about the whole weight of the mouse. The starting weight is 58 grams, which is quite outstanding. We have 6 programmable buttons. We have mechanical switches with 50 million presses lifetime. Extra soft paracord cable, which is definitely really, I would say drag free, something like that. Then we have 6 level of DPI switches beneath the scroll wheel button, optical sensor that goes up to 8000 DPI, which is PAW3333. You have built-in memory, you have 2 changeable top covers as already stated, high quality PTFE feet, always acceptable when we're talking about those ones, and you have RGB backlight with Prismo effects. This is really cool because you also have a gaming software to back everything up. I would say this is a quite cool mouse, first of all because even though it's a smaller dimensions, it does fit quite nicely in your palm. So yeah, quite cool. Possibility to adjust everything, especially through software, that's really nice. Now off to Neon 750, and this one is quite interesting, even though I know some of you might say that this is really familiar design, but they really did give a Genesis touch, of course. Now the color scheme that goes through the headset, as you can see, white with light gray ear cups and headband, which both had memory foam, so it gives you comfortability during playtime, and you have adjustability on the ear cups as well, so you don't have to worry about not being suitable for your head. Microphone is detachable, you don't have a pop filter for it, but that's quite alright. I would say you can always grab a pop filter somewhere else. And when we're talking about connectivity, now this is where it gets interesting. Now you have an inline controller which you can adjust the volume, you can mute and unmute the microphone, and you can turn on or off the RGB lights on your headset. Since we don't have any commands or any buttons on the actual ear cups. Right after that we have a 3.5mm 4-pole jack, and you have USB connectivity for your lights, so if you don't connect that USB you won't get any RGB on your headset. Additionally to everything, you get 2 more cables. One is I would say an extender for your RGB, so this is a USB extender. You attach it to this one and then connect it to your PC, and we have additional cable for your PC, which is female 4-pole 3.5mm jack to 2 male 3.5mm 3-pole jacks. This is dedicated for PC, and what they stated on the box is what's really important: it's compatible with all platforms. This is really nice. I know you asked about the Thor 660, is it compatible with some consoles, but I can't confirm that since they didn't state it anywhere officially. I don't have any consoles to test that out for you, so guys, sorry about that. Now for the Neon 750 we have premium leather ear pads and headband, which as already stated, for the ear cups which have leather ear pads give much better isolation from outer sound and gives you more focus in the game. Aluminum reinforced headband, which I already stated, that has memory foam, stitched edges, and quite nice design. No logo, no nothing, the logo is on the ear cup, so that's that. Omnidirectional microphone, 50mm dynamic drivers, and textile cable, which looks quite alright and it's quite flexible, so it won't bother you on your shoulder or anything like that. Headphone frequency response is 20 to 20 kHz, sound pressure level is 106 decibels, and cable length is 1.5 meters plus 1.2, which is the adapter. You can connect it to all tablets and smartphones. For consoles is also acceptable with 4-pin 3.5mm jack. Okay, as usual we have to test out the microphone, of course, so I'm going to move it out a bit just to have some clarity when we're talking about the microphone. So here is the thing, of course I'm going to speak now into the microphone and listen to it a bit later so I could give you an actual opinion, but let's talk about the headset. So the clamp here on the headset, on the headband, really does press quite nicely to your head, and it really does let's say do a quite nice isolation, because the headset, the ear cups do fit quite nicely around your head. They do quite nice job when we're talking about memory foam, so it's a bit stronger than usual when we're talking about the clamp on headband, but there's nothing to worry about because the full concentration goes into the game when you don't hear the outer noise. So this is just something that I wanted to add, but also to test out the microphone. So let's hear the microphone. Well, I'll hear the microphone and give you a final opinion. As stated in the microphone test, I actually heard it and it's quite good. There are no static noise at the back, and this also has to do with your motherboard and everything that you have in your gaming PC. But all in all, it's quite nice when we're talking about the price, when we're mentioning that the Neon 750 is 55 euros and that altogether everything is 190 euros, basically just because of the keyboard that has PBT double shot keycaps, that has RGB backlight, wireless, well, basically 3 Bluetooth devices, USB Type-C connectivity, and pumps up the price up to 90 euros. These two are actually 100 euros. So the price range, well, currently today that I'm recording, the price range of these three peripherals is quite outstanding when you look at it, that you have quite outstanding keyboard when we take everything into consideration: get on red switches, PBT double shot keycaps, RGB backlight, software that backs up the whole keyboard. Then we have the mouse, which has possibility to adjust the weight, removable covers, well, adjustable covers, software that backs it up, PTFE feet, and the lightweight 58 grams. Wow, just outstanding. And quite nice cable, which is drag free, of course. And finally we have headset that has a bit stronger clamp than I'm used to, but I think that will loosen up during some time of usage. Great microphone. The sound is really outstanding when we're talking about the 55 euro headset. Possibility to connect to all consoles and everything all together really does make a great deal, I would say. So Thor 660 60% RGB mechanical gaming keyboard, Krypton 750 ultra lightweight gaming mouse, and we have Neon 750 all consoles and all platforms acceptable gaming headset. So guys, yeah, I'll place the links below for you guys to check. For instance, last time you asked where to buy them. You can check directly on their website and order it from there. I think that's not an issue for you guys. And if I find it on Amazon, as I usually do, I'll put the links in the description so you guys can check out the current price and eventually order them if you're interested. So that's it for today. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button to keep the channel grow and to keep everything this going further. So hopefully I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.